doing something today that I just thought about instead of having my produce go to waste. And I haven't done this before. I've done it with stuff where I have a big bulk full, but I haven't done it with just a little bit. And I'm going to show you today how you can buy produce or get it at the stand and then have it preserved for use over the next couple weeks instead of thinking it's going to go bad in your fridge. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I went a little bit crazy with buying my produce in the greenhouse and then getting some extra things at the market about a week ago, and we haven't gotten them ate, and I know that they're gonna go bad before we do get them ate. So I'm gonna do something so I can actually make sure they don't either get fed to the chickens or just go in the garbage because they're rotten. So I actually went to the market and I got a bag of Brussels sprouts. So I have 2 bags of Brussels sprouts here. And then I have 2 things of broccoli. And I know we're not gonna get them ate in time. So what I'm going to do is just basically clean them up, package them, and freeze them. That way, when I want some broccoli as a side with our dinner or need it in something, I can literally just put it in the steamer on the stove from frozen and cook them. So I don't know why I've never done this before, but I thought, how smart is that instead of letting the produce go to waste? So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I have this strainer and I don't use it very often, but I absolutely love it. It literally just pops out like this. And then these come out so it can sit on the edge of your sink, which is so awesome. So what I'm basically gonna do right now is just take my broccoli, both heads, and my Brussels sprouts, and I'm just going to cut them up here on the cutting board, put them in my strainer, give them a quick wash, and then package them and throw them in the fridge, or the freezer, sorry. So super simple, probably takes all of 10 minutes to do if you're not recording. And then you can guarantee that your vegetables won't go moldy or limp or yellow in the fridge, and you'll actually be able to eat them and get to them. So let's go ahead, chop this all up, put it in the strainer, and then we'll give them a rinse. Okay, so you can see the waste that I already have. So when I cut it, these outer leaves on the Brussels sprouts are already actually getting wilted. So that's perfect. I'll just take all of my scraps out to the chickens. But now you can see all of them are in here, ready to be washed. So now what I'm gonna do is the exact same thing with the broccoli, and then we will get them washed and bagged. So let's go ahead and do the broccoli. Okay, so now I have the broccoli in there as well. I normally, when I cook broccoli, I will cut this into just chunks as well and cook it. But since it's just a little bit here, I'm just gonna give this to the chickens with the Brussels sprouts. So now let's go ahead and get this into the sink, wash it up, and then it'll be ready to be put in little baggies and put it into the freezer. All right, so that was super easy. If you've seen me use this disinfectant on my vegetables, it's because I use this on everything. It's the first registered disinfectant that's plant-based. I wash all of my stuff down with this, so that's all that was, if you're wondering. So now that it's clean, I just kind of let it sit here for a minute and all the excess water drip off. But as simple as this is gonna be, yes, I'm in my jammies. It is a rainy day here and I'm just soaking in the cozies. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're simply just going to take the produce, as much as we can get into a bag, or if you are single or it's just you and your wife or your husband, and you know at one meal you guys eat roughly this much broccoli together, just package that much in a bag. So when you're ready for having a meal with a side of broccoli, just take one bag out. So for me, we have a little bit more than that per meal when we're eating our broccoli. Probably about, I'd say, a full bag full. So I'm just going to close it up. And now what I do, and this is probably not recommended by health professionals, but hey, I do my thing here. I squeeze the bag over all the way, leave about this much, put my mouth on it, suck the air out, and zip it shut. So there you go. That is one bag ready to go for the freezer. Now I'm going to do the rest of these up, and then we will be good to go. So let me get these packaged up, and then we will get them in the freezer. All right, so there we go. I got 4 Ziploc bags out of that. So 3 broccoli, and you can see that they're vacuum sealed, suction sealed, whatever you want to call them, to my liking until we eat them, because we're going to eat them within the next probably week and a half through 3 different meals for the broccoli at least. And then the Brussels sprouts, this is probably enough for all of us for one meal. So there you go, guys. That is probably the easiest way to keep your produce that you buy fresh without it going bad and you thinking that you have to eat a whole head of broccoli in a meal, and then you have leftovers and then they're mushy in the fridge and you don't really want to eat them after you've cooked them once. Or you do, I don't know. But for me and my family, I just thought this was the most genius thing this morning, because I was like, oh man, we got so much broccoli, I'm not gonna be able to get it all eaten before it goes bad. So, eaten before it goes bad. So there you go. That is a quick, easy, simple way to keep your fresh produce from spoiling and having just maybe extra in the freezer. Because I know if you just straight up go to the freezer section in the grocery store and buy a big bag of broccoli, it's pretty crazy. Whereas I got all of this broccoli for like $1.50 because it was on sale. So there you go. That is how I'm gonna do it from now on if I find that I'm not gonna get to it in time. And I'm super excited about it, and I thought I'd share it with you. So give it a try. If you find that you're always throwing out extra produce, you could do this with even carrots, peppers, anything. I know a lot of people who will get huge slats of peppers or onions and literally just chop them up, put them in Ziploc bags in the freezer and lay them flat. So when they want to make spaghetti sauce or something that requires onions and peppers, they just take out a baggie and add it to the pot. Just super simple, cost effective, time effective, and just overall quick, super simple, easy things to do. So there you go, guys. Give it a try if you find, like I said, you're wasting a lot of produce. And let me know if this is smart down below in the comments. And then if you don't, let me know too, but that's okay. I don't care. I'm just gonna do this from now on. So there you go, guys. Have the most amazing day. Thank you so much for watching. Like this video, subscribe, ring that bell so you never miss one, and I will see you guys back here next time. See ya.